Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and more on WWE 2K25, where today we have lots of new confirmations that come in the form of a new gameplay trailer. As the latest reveal has confirmed a ton of new superstars, we got the first look at MyRise, as well as new features that are coming to MyGM and MyFaction. So let's jump straight into this breakdown, where the trailer starts out with a few clips of this year's cover star Roman Reigns, along with footage of Solo's entrance, with this then leading to quick flashes of the chain wrestling feature, which we'll get to a little bit later. Next to be revealed, we have our first look at Randy Orton, with this footage showing him entering in his new RKO shirt, and then we get a teaser for one of this year's new match types, as the next clip shows some intergender footage of Nia Jax as she goes up against Rey Mysterio, with this footage confirming that the new Raw Arena is included in the game, as the footage shows the new stage design with the new logo. While the new Raw Arena does make the cut, this clip confirms that the ring mat doesn't include any sponsor logos, though it does feature the WWE logo in the centre. As for the character models, unfortunately, this shot confirms that Rey Mysterio has the same attire from 2K24, and while Nia Jax also features the same attire, her model has actually received a bit of an update, as it's not the same one from 24, and she also has a second model which can be unlocked via the 2K showcase. The next clip sees the reveal of Sami Zayn, who we did see in some of the underground screenshots, though this shot gives us our first look at his entrance gear. Next to be shown off, we have footage of Chyna as she goes up against Eddie Guerrero, as we have her first performing the giant swing and then going on to hit the pedigree. This version of Chyna is a new model that's based on her appearance at WrestleMania XL, and to better show it off, the WWE Games account have released Chyna's full entrance, which shows her in much more detail. From one strong woman to another, we have the reveal of Jade Cargill, who's shown in a green outfit that she wore during her run with Bianca as the tag team champions, which at the time, Bianca also wore a matching outfit, though that's not the case in game, as the next shot shows Bianca in the new Raw Arena, where she features a red outfit with a matching jacket. The next set of clips shows off some of the updates to the ringside barricades, as we see Seth throw Roman into the LED barricade, which causes it to glitch and adds a glitching effect, while the next clip shows off the ability to climb the barricade, with this showing the new walking animation before he dives off. Switching over to footage of the 2K showcase, we get a great clip of The Rock's involvement in the Bloodline Rules match from WrestleMania, where he's shown telling Cody to get up so he can whip him with the People's Championship, which is available as one of the game's new titles. Also from the Bloodline Rules match, we have footage of The Undertaker confronting The Rock, which gives us a really cool first-person perspective, where we see Undertaker deliver a chokeslam, with this footage also confirming that we're getting a new version of The Undertaker from WrestleMania 40. Staying with the showcase, we also have confirmation of Yokozuna's match with Hulk Hogan at the 1993 King of the Ring, with this shot confirming the addition of Jimmy Hart, who appears as Hulk Hogan's manager and features a new red and yellow attire. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, we have another look at Yokozuna's manager, Mr. Fuji, who was first shown off in the screenshots as part of the first reveal. Also shown from the 2K showcase is a clip of the Usos celebrating their tag team title win, with this clip taken from the match against the New Day at Hell in a Cell 2017, as you can tell it's this match based on the colour of their attires and the colour of the ropes, as the Hell in a Cell arena featured the pink rope to promote breast cancer awareness. What is missing though is the Hell in a Cell itself, which could be for one of two reasons, as either the cell's being lifted for the victory scene, or this is one of the rewrite matches where you can play the match under a different stipulation, which would explain the trash can. One thing I would say regarding the footage is that it could do with a little bit of cleanup, as you can see the title belt cutting into Jay's head. Next up, we cut to more intergender gameplay, as we see Nia Jax throw the Macho Man out of the ring, with this shot confirming that Macho Man still has the same attire he's had for the last few games, while the other shot gives us our first look at Finn Balor, Nikita Lyons and Piper Niven. One additional feature that I want to highlight in this shot is the return of the body damage feature, as if you take a look at Macho's shoulder, you can see his body has started to bruise from all the damage he's taken, as this is another one of this year's returning features. Also shown off during the intergender action was footage of Rhea Ripley and Dirty Dom, as we get a few quick clips showing a German suplex, which is then followed up with Rhea stealing Dom's finisher and hitting a frog splash. From here, we transition to footage of the two new backstage areas, as we have the WWE Archives, which is the WWE warehouse that stores all of WWE's props, as well as the NXT parking lot, which is a large area filled with interactable objects. Focusing on the archives, one of the main interactions is the destructible shelving, as you can throw players into the shelves and cause them to collapse, which then reveals more weapons. The trailer footage also gives us our first look at newcomer Kalani Jordan, who makes her debut in the series, as well as an updated Roxanne Perez, as we're getting the heel version of Roxanne in red. The footage of Roxanne also shows her throwing a traffic cone, which is one of several new weapons that are scattered around the parking lot, with the cone featuring a unique taunt and unique grapple. Also shown in the footage, we have confirmation of an updated version of Io Sky, as she's now shown wearing her new black gear. Next up, we have the confirmation of Stone Cold Steve Austin, with this shot showing him giving the middle finger, though the clip itself is blurred out, which is something that we have seen in past games, though I'd imagine that this is only censored for the trailer. Moving on to the footage of this year's new match types, we see Becky Lynch in action as she goes up against Liv Morgan in the new Underground match, with this footage showing off some of the new mechanics for the Underground match, as we see Liv trying to keep her balance on the edge of the ring, with the footage then cutting to a shot of Becky performing a German suplex, which she hits from the ring onto the floor. This is one of several new grapple moves that you can perform during the match, as you'll get different grapple moves while the player's on the edge. Another new match type shown off was the Bloodline Rules match, which shows both Bloodline factions brawling at ringside, with this match type being a new one-on-one match that allows you to choose 3 partners which you can call down to ringside to get involved. This match type wasn't included in the build of the game that I played, though it did note the Bloodline Rules option as a payback, so it looks like run-ins will be triggered using the payback system. Next up, we have our first look at MyRise, which it was revealed in the trailer is titled MyRise Mutiny, with the trailer footage teasing that this mode will go beyond limits, where it appears to show the player walking through some sort of portal, which looks to tease some kind of mystical or magical presence. Also shown was footage of a player-led NWO faction, which, if you pause it at the beginning of the clip, reveals the first look at Joe Coffey and Shotzi, who also appear as part of the group. While Shotzi's model still shows her with short hair, this could be an alternate version, as I'd imagine we'll see a more up-to-date version on the main roster. In another clip from MyRise, we see the player characters going up against the Judgment Day, with this leading to a shot of JD in a mutiny shirt as he touches the ropes and gets electrocuted. The footage of JD gives us the best look yet at the ringside area for the new Raw Arena, though unlike the previous footage that showed the WWE logo on the mat, the logo is missing from this clip. Another new feature that was shown off in the trailer was the return of the chain wrestling system, which I went into more details on in the hands-on preview video that I did, as the chain wrestling system that was last seen in 2K20 has been brought back, and largely it remains the same as it did originally, though the one big difference is that each of the options are now labelled so that you can clearly choose which action to perform, as players can choose Switch, which changes the hold to a different position, Drive, which pushes the opponent backwards towards the ropes, or Attack, which ends the sequence with a grapple. After choosing an action, you'll be able to rotate the left stick until you find the sweet spot and the blue icon turns red, then hold it in that position to fill out the circle, which will give you control of the hold and perform your chosen action. Moving on, the trailer also gave us our first look at some of the updates to MyGM, with this year's mode supporting online multiplayer, as the trailer showed off this feature in action, as one player takes control of NXT and the other one SmackDown, with the footage also confirming that the mode will include full voice support so you can chat with your friends as you play. Also revealed via MyGM was the addition of some new general managers, as the GM selection screen confirmed the addition of NXT's Ava, as well as SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, and then we also had Shawn Michaels, Sherry Martel, Miss Elizabeth, Umaga's manager Armando Estrada, Mr. Fuji, and CM Punk. Continuing to tout some of the new MyGM features, the trailer goes on to show footage of CM Punk in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which is one of the new match types that's available in the mode, with the trailer also featuring additional match types such as gauntlet matches and the tease of more PLEs. As part of the match types teaser, we also got some extra roster members confirmed, as the footage showed Blair Davenport in action in a fatal 4-way match, while the match card for the main event revealed NXT's Lexus King and Wyatt Sicks member Erick Rowan, who were then shown in action in a custom version of the SmackDown arena set in a larger stadium. Also revealed was the return of NXT star Shawn Spears, as his render was shown on the match card for the opening match. Moving over to MyFaction, we also got a couple of reveals here, with the first of these seeing the reveal of the classic version of Rhea Ripley, which is Rhea Ripley 20. Also confirmed from the trailer was the return of Faction Wars, with this footage confirming another 3 stars as we have AJ Styles, Braun Strowman and the return of Andrade, with the match footage giving us our first look at their models in the returning Halloween Havoc arena, as Andrade can be seen in white, AJ in black and green, and an updated Braun Strowman with his big SOB shirt and long hair. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, we have confirmation of 2 more stars as we have Cruz del Toro and Ashante the Adonis. Showing off one of MyGM's new features, the trailer featured the new World Tour mode, which sees you travel the world and compete in events across the globe. And while we don't know a lot about this feature, it appears it may take on a similar style to Proving Grounds. The last of the MyFaction footage give us another reveal, as footage shown in the NXT arena confirmed Axiom, who features his white attire from 2K24. This footage also showed off another star in the background, though I'm not entirely sure who this is. As we move towards the end of the trailer, we get another teaser for The Island, with this shot showing a fountain containing a large version of the WWE Championship, before the camera then pulls back to reveal the Hall of Legends building and another shot of the Roman Reigns statue. Finally, the last shot of the trailer includes a teaser for the Wyatt Sicks pre-order pack, as we get a shot of the lantern on the rocking chair, with this leading to a very quick clip of Uncle Howdy as he leads the group down to ringside. So that's a full breakdown of everything that was contained in the new gameplay trailer, along with some additional details based on what I played. Let me know what you think of what was shown in the comments, and if you want to check out more videos, you can check out my hands-on preview video, which goes over everything in the preview build. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.